The divide and conquer rule has really worked perfect well against Africa because we cannot do anything together without bringing in tribalism. Exactly, we try to do anything together, there will be one tribe that will not accept, or there will be one tribe that don't want to see eye to eye with another tribe, and that is what has brought Africa to its needs. We have been divided. We have been polluted that we cannot do anything together because one tribe is supreme than another tribe. We don't agree on anything, even in politics. Most political parties are affiliated with another tribe, and that is what has brought underdevelopment to many African countries. Where I come from, a Votarian will vote for National Democratic Congress. An Ashanti will vote for New Patriotic Party because they think it's their party. They don't think about development. They only think about their tribesmen. So even if their tribesmen will come to power and will not develop their region, they don't care. As far as you are from their tribe, they want to see you in power. And the funny thing is, most of the times when their tribesmen comes to power is when they lack development, because they have taken them for granted that as for this region, even if we don't develop there will be no problem. And as for this region, because they don't normally vote for us, so let's help them, or let's develop them so the next election they can vote for us. But most of the times they will end up voting against them because they see them as their worst enemies. They are not from their tribes. So as far as their tribesmen will be in power, whether when he comes to power he will develop or he don't develop, they just want to see their tribesmen in power. They don't consider policies. When it comes to African election, most of the times people don't consider policies. They don't care who is doing the right thing. They don't care who has the best policy. Their only problem is to make sure the person leading this political party is from their tribe or is not from their tribe. If you are not from their tribe, they will make sure they will vote against you. But if you're from their tribe, they will make sure you comes to power, whether you have a good policy or you don't have a good policy. That has been African problem. So these things has led us to lack development. And it all boils down to all these democratic systems we are practicing. That is why I keep on, this has been the fundamental and basic stuff about democracy that is not helping Africa. We are so divisive. So if we don't get a nationalist or a patriotic person who will lead a political party or who will come to power through other means to come and stop all these things, we are going to lack development forever. And that is what Burkina Faso is now experiencing. They are experiencing someone who was not brought to power through a democratic system. He was brought to power by himself. He decided to seize power and control the resources. He decided to take decisions that will benefit its citizens, but rather not to fall on one tribe to oppress another tribe. Democracy has led us to believe that division is the perfect way of managing a country. One political party can only elect a candidate through delegates. And these delegates, you can buy them. So most of the times, a political party candidates normally goes for those who has money. So if you have money, you can buy your delegates for them to vote for you to lead a political party. And that has been the practice for all Ghana political party. So if only delegates that are bought can choose a party leader, then what shows this is a democratic system? The people who chose that leader for that political party are corrupt because they only cares about money, not the policy of that candidate. So this is what they are going to present to the mass or to the whole country for them to choose one. And all the political party practice the same system. So this one is going to bribe his way to lead his political party, and the other one is going to do the same. And when it comes to choose, they will choose one of those corrupt people that has bought their way to power. And you call this democracy. This is not democracy. These are a bunch of corrupt leaders that are leading political parties. And the funny thing is, you ask yourself, where do these leaders get money to bribe their delegates to be able to lead their political party? And that is where the problems comes in. They go to foreign Western countries. They go to their organizations to give them money and promise them resources. So anytime they come to power, you will see the resources exchange. The companies that are mining gold will fall on different company because they were the sponsors of the current government. That has been the problem. And that is why we have been yearning that democratic systems in Africa is not good, because it breeds corrupt leaders. It breeds people that are not patriotic. It breeds individuals that don't have the country at heart. It only breeds people that use the country for business. That has been our issue. We started talking not today. We have been talking more than 3 years that the systems we are practicing in Africa, it's only breeding corrupt leaders. Because the system of democracy does not favor the African system. So it's about time Africa has their own system that will benefit them. That is why majority of individuals are yearning for Ibrahim Traore, the Burkina Faso president. Majority think his form of leadership is the only way Africa can liberate themselves. We have been going for loans. We have been going for aid for decades, and still the continent is not developing. So why don't we fight for our own way of raising money, of collecting tax, of using our resources to develop the country? If today is your first time coming to this channel, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification button so that anytime I upload any great content, you will be notified. I'm always your guy, De-Graft Amoako.